in a sport that never stops moving, even MMA junkies can struggle to keep up with all the latest headlines. If you missed any of Thursday's biggest news, let us catch you up to date with The Comeback. Good news if you're a fan of Khabib Nurmagomedov, as the Eagle will still make his long-awaited comeback on April 16th at UFC on Fox 19. The bad news? It's against somebody you've probably never heard of. UFC officials on Thursday announced the top lightweight contender will meet promotional newcomer Daniel Horcher on the Fox broadcast event, a move necessitated by Tony Ferguson's removal from the card. The undefeated Nurmagomedov was thankful someone was willing to step in against him on such short notice, even if it wasn't exactly what fans hoped to see. At nearly 45 years old, MMA legend Dan Henderson is finally able to admit the end may be nearing on his professional career. Hendo, a former dual division champion in Pride, is slated to face Lyoto Machida at UFC on Fox 19, and he told MMA Junkie the bout is the last one on his current contract and could potentially even be the final fight of his illustrious career.
Yeah, I think I've heard retirement talk for a few years now, so this is the last fight on my current contract. We'll see what happens after that. It's a possibility. I'll be retiring soon. I don't know, after 2, 3 more, or maybe this is the last one. I have no idea.
The UFC Women's Bantamweight division earned another booking on Thursday as Juliana Pena will meet Kat Zingano at UFC 200. With former champ Ronda Rousey still sidelined until fall and current champ Miesha Tate set to meet Amanda Nunes, former champ Holly Holm is left conspicuously without a viable opponent. Holm's camp claims Tate turned down a potential rematch, but Cupcake told MMA Junkie that's not exactly how things went down. Tate said UFC officials were the ones who put the matchup together, saying, quote, "They thought that Amanda was the next best girl in line. They were like, look, you just beat Holly. You finished her. They didn't feel that it was necessary to have an immediate rematch. It didn't warrant an immediate rematch. It wasn't one of those performances or such a crazy fight that we've got to have an immediate rematch. It was kind of like, let's open up the division. We'd like you to fight Amanda." I said, cool. Amanda's someone I've had my eye on for a while, and I know she's had her eye on me. Now's the time we get to get in there and do what we do. And that's The Comeback for Friday, April 8th. To hear more on the latest news in MMA, including why UFC middleweight champ Luke Rockhold and former champ Chris Weidman's UFC 199 rematch is becoming increasingly personal, as well as why Ben Rothwell thinks a win at this weekend's UFC Fight Night 86 event should lead to a title shot, check out MMA Junkie.